Today I want to talk to you about a sling that I've been using for the past 2 to 3 years. I've got the Venture Sling from Bellroy in 6 liters. This one is a Ranger Green colorway, and I will talk to you about what I like about this sling and what is a bit concerning. So about this sling, I bought it online a few years back, straight from Australia. I sent it to a friend's address and then they brought it back for me to Indonesia. So this sling, it says it's 6 liters, but if you've been following many of Bellroy's bag reviews, seems like Bellroy always exaggerates their capacity in their bags, and I kind of agree, because this 6 liters can feel like it's 6 liters, but most of the time it does feel like it's a bit smaller. Saying that, it does have so many compartments, and I do like Bellroy's organizations in their bags. So I will show you what I carry, what I usually carry in this bag, and what I can carry sometimes when I've got some bulky items that I need to bring. This sling can still be an answer to what I need, and it can be yours too. So let's take a look at what's inside. So these are the usual items that I would bring if I want to pack out my sling full. As you can see, one of the pouches is the Muji pouch that I use for my camera gear, and even with the pouch that size, it can fit into the main compartment quite easily. So let's check out the organizations that the Venture Sling provides. You've got the front compartments, which comes with a key leash, and then into the main compartment, there's 2 sleeve pockets. What I love is the no crush zone area for your sunglasses or your eyeglasses, which has a soft lining so that your glasses won't get scratched. And then you have the side pockets. Trust me, these pockets are secure. Your stuff is not gonna fall out. For the zippers, I think Bellroy came up with this first, where the zipper can open from either side of the bag. So it's not gonna matter which shoulder you're carrying the bag on. So let's start putting in the items into the bag, starting with the simplest one, which is the sunglasses, into the zippered pocket on top. And then I've got the camera pouch in a Muji pouch. That goes in first because that's the biggest pouch. And then I got my eco bag, cannot forget that. My tech pouch, which carries my power bank and a USB stick. My touch-up kit, and then I've got my A6 Stylogy 365 notebook. This is my commonplace book, which I carry around for notes and ideas, with my trusty pen, which is the Uniball 1 pen. And then my ESR MagSafe wallet. When I don't want to stick it to my phone, I'll just carry it in my bag. Zip it up. And the last one is the hand sanitizer bottle, which goes to the front pocket. Zip that up and we're done. As you can see, it's so bulky, but it carries everything that I need on the daily. So whenever I want to go out, typically these are the stuff that I bring. As you can see, it can get a little bit beefy, but I do like how the straps can sort of tighten the load. So when you do wear them tight to your back, I would say wear them to your back, because for women, it's just not comfortable. When you do wear them tight to your back, it does tighten up a little bit, but I do like to wear them a bit loose like this. It is more like a mini messenger bag, so that it doesn't bother this area. So yeah, that's the whole thing that I got in my bag. It can get quite heavy, but at the same time it is quite comfortable, because you have a padding at the back, which can get a bit hot from time to time. I don't feel like I've ever gotten sweat here, because the material on this thing is a bit, I don't know what it is, but it's a bit coarse and it doesn't really absorb moisture or water. Let's say if I don't want to bring all of that gear that I showed you before. See how thin it can get, it's not as stiff anymore. It's really flat, much difference. It's quite nice when it's not bulky. However, I want to show you what else I usually bring when I do want to get my hands free, but I do have to bring a bigger item. Let's say I want to bring this water bottle of mine. If I'm not mistaken, this can go up to 800 mils. And you know what? It can fit. That's the magic of this sling. Zip it up and you don't see it anymore. You don't have to go for a smaller bottle, which I like. But yeah, the main thing is that you cannot bring other stuff because you see how it's just the bottle. I've got the Shopato eco bag just in case. And I've got my kit, or it can be also my smaller tech kit for batteries and stuff. And it can fit quite nicely. And the bottle disappears. A few years ago, there's not that many bags that do compartments the way Bellroy does. For instance, like this, there's a no crush zone. This is one of the reasons why I bought this sling, because I like this idea, and also I don't need that many small compartments because I rarely use it. And I also like the side pockets. Usually I can just put tissues there. If I don't carry a pouch, then I can just put my battery there. What I don't necessarily love about this sling is the front compartment is so small and it's too flat for my liking. I mean, I can put my sanitizer there, but once it gets full in the main compartment, it is so hard to reach inside. It's so hard to take things in and out. So it's essentially you cannot really use this compartment. This bag is a bit old now. Since I've bought it, they've come up with new venture slings, and so many other slings have picked up the design from Bellroy. But this is another reason why I bought this sling a few years ago, which is the straps design. People love how this doesn't have an end. It loops everywhere. Pull one other side and it tightens just like that. So when I do pack them for travel, tighten them up and then I'll just put it in my luggage. And it's so useful for day slings when I get to a destination, and then I can just pull this out from my luggage. And this is a better version than bringing a small backpack. Sometimes this is all you need. And so that's my short review of the Bellroy Venture Sling 6 liters. I know it's an old version of the bag, and I hope that someday I can just upgrade or maybe sell that one and then get a new one. But yeah, even after 2-3 years of using that bag, I still pick it up, I still use it, even though I don't really love some parts of the usage. But yeah, if you want to know more about the details of the bag, I'm sure you can find many other reviewers on YouTube, because that's how I got inspired to buy the bag. And next time I'll show you my other slings. Like I said, I use the 1 liter, I use the 2.5 liters sometimes for a more compact carry. So, see you next time.